how can you best prepare for December 21st, 2020 and the cosmic energies to come? That's what this video is going to be about. And I'm also going to be providing you with a very simple and practical 15-minute meditation exercise that you can use to prepare yourself for the December energies, as well as beyond so, because this isn't just a one-time event that's coming to a planet. This is going to be an ongoing influx of light energy and waves. And so this is a practice that you can use not just to prepare yourself, but also moving forward that will help you embody a higher quotient of light. If you're new to my channel, my name is David Lyon. I am a mystic, I'm a psychic, I'm a channel, and overall, I just love helping people live a more magical life and experience more love, freedom, and phone notifications. So, welcome. And so today we're talking about December. And I really just want to provide you, like I said, with a very simple exercise. For the most part, you guys already know what December is about. I mean, I would imagine so with all the information out there. But just to put it to you very, very, very simply, I just want you to imagine that there's a very high frequency of light energy coming to the planet that is here to upgrade our consciousness. And people are vibrating at different spaces. Some people are vibrating more here, vibrating more here. Some people are closer. Well, no one's exactly at where the light peak is, but people are vibrating at different places. So the idea is to increase your light quotient, to embody more light, to allow yourself to lighten up more so that you can properly receive in the most harmonious way the plasmic waves that are coming to the planet, so that you can benefit from it in the most graceful, most exciting way, as opposed to it causing some chaos and some confusion, right? Because that's the other side of the spectrum. People who are very unconscious and very asleep, as high light comes in, because the resonance of the earth is changing, and because of the high frequency of this light, what that does is it pulls everything to resonate up to that level. So any dense energy, any suppressed feelings and emotions and things like that that have been kept inside are going to be coming to the surface. And so for people who are more unconscious and more asleep and essentially living in the matrix, this can be a more intense experience. But what's being asked of, and where the light leaders are stepping in and the star seeds and the light workers, is we are very intentionally and consciously choosing to receive that light energy through meditation and through intentionality, so that not only do we receive it and benefit from it in the most expansive way, by us doing so, we can also intentionally make it easier, make it easier for the other people to receive this light without them being too overwhelmed by it. So it's kind of like we're acting as buffers, to put it very simply. All right, so essentially what's being asked of you during this time, to give you an analogy, is I want you to imagine that you are a hot air balloon. And as a hot air balloon, in order to rise, not only do you need your spiritual fire and passion to lift you up, but you need to release the weights of that hot air balloon for it to be able to float higher and higher. So as much as you're being asked to stay true to your passions and your joy and your fire, there's also a lot of letting go that is required. Letting go of people, of careers, letting go of old attitudes and behaviors of yourself, old identities of yourself. There's lots of shedding that's happening and necessary for you to raise your frequency in the most effortless way, so that you could meet the energies that are coming in and receive it in the most blissful way possible. So that's just to give you a very simple analogy of what's going on. And these are some very, very exciting times. It's taken 12,000 years for these energies to reach the planet from the center of our universe. 12,000 years. And so not only has this been prophesized by pretty much every sacred text that there is, it's also measurable by science. Science is able to measure the frequencies of the plasmic discharge coming to the planet. And so it's a beautiful point where science and spirituality meet and agree with each other, and basically are saying there's some shit going down. Something's happening, right? And so it's a great inpouring of light. So the opportunity and the intention for you guys that I'm suggesting is simply the intention of embodying more light, of increasing your light quotient. And so I'm going to give you a practice to be able to do this. It's going to be a very brief 10-15 minute practice that you could do anytime. And should you want a more intensive level, So if you're an ascending master or a light leader and you're used to meditation and you're not necessarily looking for a basic, but you want a more intensive level, you can check out my other video, my previous video, which I'll link, called Guided Higher Self Meditation and Experience, which is also all about the December energies. And it's a very, very intensive channeled exercise delivered by myself and Thoth and the angels. So you could check that out as well. All right, so without further ado, here is the exercise. So the first thing you're gonna wanna do is just make yourself comfortable. Find yourself a nice seat, cross your legs if you want, whatever is most comfortable for you. And you're going to be preparing yourself for meditation. So you're gonna wanna make sure your phone is off, or at least on vibrate. And I'm going to be leading you through this experience, and you're gonna see it's so simple and practical that you'll be able to do it on your own afterwards if you want, or you could always return to this video. So take a moment and sit yourself comfortably. And also take a moment to get really excited about what's coming and what's about to be offered to you, for you're about to receive gifts and blessings that'll help you out. So get really excited about what's coming to you, almost like you're getting a gift that you don't know what's inside, because you are. So as you sit there, allowing your excitement to build and amp up and allowing yourself to open up, I want you to take a moment to just breathe and just relax and allow your body to become more loose, releasing tension, softening, 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 so that you can clear the way for energy to flow through you very easily, very naturally, just releasing tension, resistance inside your body, inside of you. As you take a moment now to set your intention inside of you, in your heart, I want you to set the intention of, I'm ready to embody more light. I'm ready to receive a higher light quotient. I'm ready to receive these higher light energies that are coming in from the universe. Whatever those words are for you, it's not the words that matter, it's the energy behind the intention. So take a moment to say that to yourself on the inside, in whatever words are right. I'm ready to receive this higher light and to open myself up to this higher light. Maybe even imagining yourself like a flower that's allowing yourself to go into full blossom with all your petals stretched out so that you could receive the light in the fullest way possible. Beautiful, because imagination exercises our unconscious and it allows even your unconscious realm to be more open when you do things like this. So if you imagine yourself as that flower, stretching out your rose petals, you're also giving the sign and signal to your unconscious and to different layers of your consciousness to open up for this receiving as well. So as you set that intention to open and receive to that higher light quotient, you might notice and receive how as soon as you set that intention, there's an opening that takes place in your consciousness where you can feel an in-streaming of light energy. As soon as you set the intention, you can notice that there's an opening in your consciousness that allows for this in-streaming of higher light energy. This is the manifestation of your request, of your intention. So just be aware of it, feel it, attune to it. Doesn't matter how strongly or not you're feeling it at the moment, just notice and sense that there's this opening of in-streaming light energy available for you, and just allow yourself to begin to drink it in and attune to it and receive it like the flower that you are. And then all I want you to do is in a moment, we're going to prepare your body and your being to be in greater harmony to receive the light and to do this meditation. And what that looks like is a 3-part breath. So in a moment, I'm gonna have you take a breath for your mind, for your body, and for your spirit. And the way this works is when I say to shift your attention to your mind, you're going to place your attention, all your attention on your mind, and then with intention, you're going to take a breath in for your mind, filling up your mind with your air, with your oxygen, and then as you exhale, just releasing and allowing things to vibrate and harmonize. And you're going to do the exact same thing for the body and for the spirit. So go ahead, take a moment, place all of your attention on your mind, and then with your intention, when you're ready, you're going to take a nice, strong, deep breath in. Allowing your mind to relax and soften and harmonize and open as it gets purified with your breath, the breath of source, as you shift your attention now to your body. And same idea, with your intention, deep breath in. Relaxing, taking a couple more breaths for your body if you'd like. And then as you're ready, you shift your attention to your spirit. And again, with your intention, strong, deep breath in. And just feel and allow yourself to release into the light, into allowingness. Just allowing yourself to release and continue to breathe and to let yourself be breathed. In other words, allowing your breathing to be automatic and natural as you follow its flow. So that as you breathe, now I want you to turn your attention again to that light that is in-streaming into your consciousness that opened up through your intention. Now that you have this greater harmony, turn your attention to the light that's coming in. And all I want you to do is with your intention is I want you to imagine as if you can drink in that energy simply by allowing yourself to be curious about that light, like a kid, allowing yourself to be curious about where that light is coming from, that in-streaming, whether you could see it visually or you could simply sense and feel it. Either is perfect. Each of you will have a different experience. But just allow yourself to receive the light by being curious about it, about what color it is, about how fast it's streaming in, whether it's cool or if it's warm, if there's any sounds or vibrations associated to it. And as you do this, simultaneously, what I want you to do is you're going to begin to raise your vibration. So in a moment, as I count upwards, from 1 to 10. With every number that I count up from 1 to 10, it'll simply be a sign and signal for your energy to begin to raise its vibration with every number I count up. In a sense, turning up your shine and stretching out the petals of your flower, inside and out. So just imagining that stretching happening on all aspects of your being as I count up from 1 to 10, raising your vibration with your intention and breath as we count from 1. 2, imagining yourself stretching all the petals of your rose, stretching the angel wings on your back, stretching your consciousness, stretching your body energetically. 3, 4, receiving even more of the light as you stretch and receive even more. 5, feeling more alive. 6, noticing how much more of that light you can feel as you stretch and just raise your vibration, allowing yourself to vibrate higher and higher automatically, happening by itself, by your intention, by your allowing. 7, self-realized heaven, as we allow in and call in the support of all the highest angels from the highest realms to support and assist you in this ascension, in this receiving. 8, allowing infinite abundance to flood you and to flow through you as you open up and still receive that light, stretching out further and further. 9, opening up your petals wide. And 10, wide open, allowing yourself to be openness. Allowing yourself to be openness, for openness is what you are. You are openness. And so allowing yourself to be openness and to just feel that in-streaming of light pouring into you, that pure white light of source, pouring into you, feeling that, receiving it, noticing where it goes in your body so that you bring more attention to it. Noticing how it flows down your body, through your body, going perhaps through your feet, your muscles, your heart, through the top of your head, down your arms, through your eyes, pouring through your pineal gland, the hemispheres of your brain, every fiber of your being from top to bottom, letting this energy flow through the bottom of your feet as if it's flowing through the roots of your feet, allowing it to pour in through each of your chakras, down your midline, down your center, and all you're doing is allowing and receiving. That's all you're doing. Breathing in that liquid light, trusting that as you're doing this, you are increasing your light quotient. You are choosing to embody more light. And this is a practice that you can do anytime, anywhere, not just with these December energies. This is a practice that will carry you forth regardless of what cosmic event is taking place, should you want to receive more of its light. Stretching open your petals. And now that you're vibrating at this rate, what I want you to do is to take a moment to become aware of anywhere in your body where you're still holding any tension or resistance or self-judgment. So if there's any emotions coming up inside of you, whether they are joyful emotions, whether it's stress, whether it's intensity, no matter what the emotion is, no matter what's coming up inside of you, allow yourself to feel all of it. Dissolve resistance to all of it. Let yourself be a home, a loving awareness for everything inside of you. Releasing judgment and resistance, letting yourself feel everything. There you go, doing perfectly. And now receiving even more light as you stretch yourself open even more. We're just going to do this for a few more moments, just so that you get the idea through the experience, and just follow that in-streaming of light, dancing with it, playing with it. There's no need to be serious as you do this. Be playful, be joyful. How does the inner child in you, the divine child, your essence, like to play with this energy? Just receive it. And as you reach the peak of your experience and you're at a nice high, I want you to again say to yourself, express your intention of, I'm ready to receive more of this higher light, more of these December energies, these cosmic energies in the way that is best and most exciting and graceful for me. I am excited to receive these energies. I am open to receive these energies. I'm excited to receive these energies. I'm grateful to be receiving these energies now. Thank you for giving me these energies. And just allowing yourself to receive, 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 and lighten up. And anything that pops up in your consciousness as you do this, it might be something that you become aware of that is ready to be let go of, or it might be an inspiration that is wanting you to take action upon. Whatever pops up, trust that this is a result of the light that you are choosing to embody, because you'll notice that as you receive this in-streaming of light energy, that light energy, as it moves through you, inside you, has its own intelligence. It is intelligent light, vastly more intelligent than you or I at a conscious level. And so allow the intelligence of this light to reveal to you anything that's being ready to let go of, any inspirations or intuitions it might want you to act on, and just let the light lead you through your experience and through your day-to-day. Trust it and listen to it. See what happens if you were to listen only to the guidance of the light. Give yourself that curiosity, that inspiration. What would happen if I only listened to the light, to this inner light from source, this gift, this blessing from the universe? What would happen? And so as you ponder that and you receive and you joyfully make yourself curious about all these happenings, in a moment, we're going to count up once more from 1 to 11. And on the count of 11 and only on the count of 11, eyes open, wide awake, feeling refreshed, awake, and enlightened. And using each number that I count up from 1 to 11 to again increase the amount, the quotient of light you're allowing yourself to receive. Increase the capacity of light, increase the intensity of the light. Play with it with your intensity, with your intention and imagination. So that as I count up from 1 to 11 now, you increase that light energy and shine and allow it to seep out of your pores. As we count from 1, 2, awakening and arising as you ascend through your consciousness, bringing this light energy and wisdom with you. 3, 4, angels galore, supporting and assisting you as you do this process. 5, 6, elevating and arising more and more, feeling the light brimming and shining inside of you, and noticing how you can feel significantly different than you did before. 7, 8, don't you feel great? 9, feeling and allowing for the divine. 10, getting ready to arise and awaken as you allow your shine to beam out of your eyes and through your field and into the space around you as you begin to reorientate and open your eyes at the count of 11. Eyes open, wide awake, still allowing yourself to receive the light. Perhaps noticing that you don't need to be in a formal meditative state to allow yourself to continuously receive this light and to move towards it. You can allow it to lead you and to guide you every moment, every step of the way, letting it enlighten new inspirations and new intuitions for you to act on that will help you receive more and more light, and allowing that to ignite new excitements, new joys, and new passions that you could choose to act on to receive more of your higher self and more light. You can remain in tune with this light anytime you wish. Just simply allow yourself to be open as you continue to feel the light, and intentionally imagine yourself keeping to stretch the petals of your flower, letting your consciousness know, and all levels of your consciousness, from the unconscious to the conscious to the superconscious, that you're ready and wanting to open up. Because really what's happening here, to put it in very simple terms, is as you're receiving higher frequency light, what you're literally saying, what's literally happening is you're saying, I want to see more. I'm ready to see more of what's in my consciousness, of what my consciousness is. I'm ready to dissolve veils. I'm ready to see more of what reality really is. I'm ready to see more of who I really am. I'm ready to see more of my gifts. You're turning on more of the lights. So these high frequency lights are shining light on and revealing more of what was heretofore invisible to you. So this is where new powers will be coming on, new gifts, new joys, new ecstasies. So if this was the highest amount of joy and ecstasy you were able to feel before, this is going to allow you to turn the volume up to a higher level. All right, so these are very exciting times. Just allow yourself to keep receiving this light to the best of your ability. And remember, again, as you do this and as you move through your days, how important it is to take the resistance and the judgment off of the emotions that will be surfacing inside you as we move forward. The more that this light in streams to the planet, these higher frequencies, the more denser energies inside of you are going to surface. Know that this is a good thing. There's nothing for you to fix or to solve about these emotions and things surfacing. It's just for you to allow and to receive and to release the resistance and judgment that you might have on it so that they can free themselves and enlighten themselves. Because just in the same way that these emotions and limiting beliefs surfaced in you very naturally, they could also release naturally. They're already doing their thing. So just remove the resistance and the judgment that you might have on the things that are surfacing so that you can flow through this more gracefully. All right, there's no such thing as a negative feeling or a bad emotion. They're just feelings. They're just authentic feelings. All right, so remove the resistance, remove the judgment, Hold it in the light and the love of your awareness, and keep flowing towards the light, so that as you do so, as you remain attuned to this higher light, those denser energies are going to start to move through the channel that you're attuned to, and it's going to alchemize those denser emotions into realizations. It's going to alchemize sorrow into joy, frustrations into inspiration, density into lightness. All right. So that is my recommendation to you guys. I hope this was helpful. Please go ahead and share this video so that more people can benefit and prepare themselves for the energies to come for December 21st, and just for all the cosmic events to come in life. This is very, very important work. So thank you for being here. I appreciate you. And if you want to support my channel and my message, please go ahead and smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and just show your love in the comments. All right, I appreciate it. Lots of love, and see more of you soon.